Si tu aimes mes vidéos, abonne-toi et clique sur la cloche pour ne pas rater les prochains épisodes. Et si tu en as envie, tu peux aussi laisser un commentaire ou un pouce bleu. Bonjour tout le monde, bonjour les gens, bienvenue sur PapyGaming. On est de retour sur The Uncertain Light at the End. Donc on a décidé d'essayer d'aller rejoindre le robot qui voulait nous porter de l'aide. Pour ce faire, on a été obligé de se cacher, de passer par les égouts, etc. Bon, bref, on a réussi à atteindre l'endroit où on est là actuellement. On est à peu près safe. Mais moi, ce que je vous propose, c'est qu'on voie ensemble maintenant la suite et comment on va faire pour rejoindre ce fameux robot.
Please, little one, дорогая моя, кушай, eat. She's not having it. I don't know what to do.
Well, for starters, maybe take your own advice. When's the last time you ate?
It's not important. I can't think about that when Vera...
It sure feels nice to be in a warm place. Roof over our heads, sharing a hot meal with friends. What more than that does a man need to be happy? Really?
Whatever, old-timer. It's gonna take a lot more than that to make me happy.
Considering the state of things, I'm just grateful I'm still breathing. Learn to appreciate the small stuff.
Dude, maybe life before the incident wasn't much different for you. But some of us actually made a very nice living before everything went to shit. We are not the same, man.
My life was just fine before.
Yeah, sure, pal. Whatever you say. Only thing that'll cheer me up now would be like room service and a week straight of sleep.
We'll take 30 minutes. Then we move out.
You're the boss, Sam. Whatever you say.
Alex, you should really get some rest. You too, Emily. We need to keep our strength up.
You guys rest. I'll take watch.
Claire's at her husband's side every waking moment. She's just so devoted.
Everything all right, Em?
Fletcher, c'est justement le robot qui veut nous aider, ça.
And Alex? Has he said anything about why the robots would be willing to help us all of a sudden? How is that even
C'est vrai que c'est bizarre, hein.
Might as well be rocket science as far as I'm concerned. Ask Alex. He and Brian talked a lot about that stuff.
Yeah, I'll ask him later. He needs his rest.
I'm just the housewife. But I would say, don't forget to make sure Alex is in a good mood before asking.
Oui, bah il est jamais de bonne humeur. Ça va, le voyage se passe bien pour toi?
We're a long way from home. Do you regret leaving?
Well, what could I do after you convinced Alex to come? But it hasn't exactly been a walk in the park. Remember, we're not used to going out like the rest of you. With his leg, it's a lot harder on him. And I'm no outdoor type either. Months of sitting on your butt doesn't prepare your feet for this. But I can keep a cozy home, keep people fed. That's my thing.
Don't worry. Something tells me you'll get your chance to shine at the new sanctuary.
Oui, c'est sûr que Claire, c'est plutôt une femme d'intérieur à s'occuper de son petit monde.
Why aren't you sleeping? We could all use it.
Too many restless thoughts. I'm always on edge.
What kind of thoughts?
Oh, I don't know. It's the little things, I guess. Alex says I'm like a jittery helicopter always hovering over everyone. It's just my motherly instincts getting the best of me. I just can't help being concerned for you all.
Relax Claire, tout va bien, t'inquiète.
I should let you rest. See you later. Oof, cold out there. We'll need to start thinking about winter soon.
Bah oui, l'hiver arrive, va falloir se couvrir. Ton petit t-shirt Future Freedom Live Love, là, ça ne suffira pas. Va falloir trouver une doudoune. Lui dort. Ça c'est sûrement pour dormir. Avant je vais lui parler à elle, savoir comment va le bébé.
We need to talk.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de Fletcher?
Meeting a robot after all this time that wants to help us? I'm still not sure what to think, but what about you? Do you trust Fletcher?
I don't see that it matters. We'll do what we must.
Y aurait pas un bug là? On dirait qu'elle est en train de tenir son bébé, mais en fait on le voit pas. C'est original.
Especially when robot tutors hit the market. A disaster for teachers everywhere. I remember all those ads for them everywhere. The perfect homeschooling solution. Order now. Pfft, ridiculous.
I used to have a U-bot. One of the cat ones. More like a fancy toy. I named it Oliver. Anyway, Oliver really lost it on the day of the incident. Kept ranting about how humanity had been gone for decades.
And that's the problem. They fool us into treating them like people. But they're just doing what they've been programmed to do. That's not real intelligence.
So, how do you like being out? I mean, it's usually just Park, Matt, and me who do supply runs.
You don't have to remind me that we're a burden. I know you all think I'm practically useless.
Mais non, t'es pas un fardeau, c'est pas ce que je voulais dire. Oh là là, l'autre, comment elle se vexe aussitôt.
Why don't you get some rest? We're all running on fumes.
Yeah, it's just my feet, really. All this walking makes them sore. At the shelter, I didn't get out much. Mostly just ate, slept, and looked after Vera, of course.
It's funny. I've actually been getting more sleep than before the... well, you know. When I was buried in work, I couldn't have told you whether it was day or night.
Ok, bon, on n'en apprend pas plus.
All right, get some rest. Thanks for talking.
Lui il dort aussi. Avant d'aller dormir, je voudrais aller voir si je peux discuter avec Park un peu ou pas.
Good old Park. Always optimistic and eager to help. I'm so glad we crossed paths.
Hey there, Em. Everything okay?
Exprimer ses craintes. Ouais, c'est clair, je suis pas certain d'avoir pris la bonne décision en emmenant tout le monde par ici.
So, what do you think? Are we doing the right thing?
I think you made the right decision. I mean, everything you've suggested has worked out so far.
So when things go bad, I guess the blame's on me?
Well, I promise not to think any less of you. We won't get anywhere just sitting around.
C'est vrai, il y a que ceux qui bougent qui s'en sortent.
So, how you doing? All things considered.
If you mean my asthma, I'm fine. Got a few spare inhalers left.
That's good. I was worried about that.
Ok, qu'est-ce que tu penses de la situation?
Private Park, report your findings.
What?
You volunteered to stand watch, so I'm asking you if there's anything to report.
Nope. Nothing. It's all clear. A couple of error cars passed by, but no flashing lights.
I can take over now. Get a little rest.
Nah, I'm fine.
Gotta go. We'll talk more later.
On peut jeter un petit coup d'œil par la fenêtre.
Rain and autumn. It's like the season of gloom.
Bon, allons dormir.
Looking back, our last shelter wasn't really all that bad.
C'est vrai qu'au moins on dormait sur des matelas,
Guess I'll
j'avoue.
try and rest a little.
Allez, bonne nuit, Emily. À tout à l'heure.
They found us! Wake up!
Non.
Oh my god, no!
Elle rêve au moins, j'espère. Elle a l'air un peu dans le coltard quand même, je pense qu'elle rêve.
What do you want? Stay away from me!
Mais c'est quoi comme robot ça? C'est bizarre.
Matt!
Elle lui fait une crise d'asthme. Ça craint là. On voit pas l'inhalateur, tout va bien. Faut l'imaginer, hein, c'est du RP.
It's taking Vera! No! No!
Dites-moi que c'est un cauchemar.
Oh, shit. I told you this would happen.
Ah non, c'est pas un
Why
cauchemar.
did I listen to you?
Poor Olga. What are we gonna do now?
C'est pas un cauchemar, la vache.
My head feels like it's gonna explode.
J'y crois pas.
Vera, where is she?
They took Vera. You happy now?
What? No!
C'est pas un cauchemar, les gens.
I'm so sorry.
Leave her be, Emily. You've done enough already.
I don't understand. I've never seen robots like those. Where'd they come from, and why not just
C'est vrai,
take all
pourquoi
of
ils ont
us?
pris que le
Hell if I
bébé?
know. Never seen that kind of bot before. But they clearly have some unique protocols. They just swooped in, grabbed their targets, and left. And without alerting the cops, feels like we're pawns in some twisted game.
Don't be so sure, Gramps. We should get out of here.
What about Vera? We can't just ignore what happened here.
Keep going? After all the shit we just went through? Hey, people are dying. Little Miss Leadership is gonna end up getting the rest of us killed.
Emily was just trying to help. Blaming her is pointless. None of us knew what was going to happen. Still, what do we do now?
Let's head back to the shelter while we still can. Forget this nonsense. If these punks want to run off and get themselves killed, let them. We're way too old for this shit.
Just shut it. You can't split up the group. Not now.
Oh yeah, just watch me. I should have done it yesterday. Claire, Brian, and I are going back, and I don't give a damn what you say. Anyone who doesn't have a death wish is welcome to come. Rest of you can just do whatever the hell you want.
What about Olga, Alex? We're not going to find Vera by sitting in the shelter.
Exactly. We need to meet up with Fletcher. He might know something about those white robots.
Enough! I'm sick of hearing about Fletcher. This is insanity. Has been from the start. I can't believe I bought into it.
Alex, please, not now.
I'm done here. We're leaving. Come on.
Olga, you coming?
I'm not going anywhere without my daughter. Leave me alone.
Je peux essayer de la réconforter, mais comment tu veux que je la réconforte? Elle vient de se faire enlever son enfant. Lui mettre la pression, la supplier. Non, je vais la réconforter. Je peux pas l'ignorer non plus.
Olga, I'll do everything I possibly can to bring Vera back. That's a promise. We will find her, but we have to get going, please. Fletcher can help us. I'm sure of it.
All right.
D'accord, bon bah ça va, elle a pas été longue à convaincre. En même temps, je comprends qu'elle veut jouer toutes les cartes qu'elle a à sa disposition. Bon bah je crois qu'on peut dire que la situation part carrément en cacahuète là. Hein. Bon bah du coup moi ce que je vous propose c'est qu'on voie ensemble dans le prochain épisode comment on va faire pour essayer de retrouver le bébé, en espérant qu'on réussisse à la retrouver, on croise les doigts. Et puis aussi savoir comment on va faire pour rejoindre Fletcher, parce que franchement, un petit coup de main ça serait pas de trop. Bon bref, moi sur ce, je vous dis à la prochaine. En attendant, portez-vous bien, prenez bien soin de vous, jouez bien, moi je vous laisse. Allez à plus, tchuss bye.